Stranger again, and I'm back for more Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And, well, in the last episode, we got to the Deku Tree after getting the sword and a shield, as suggested to us by Mido the Meanie, or Mean-ol Mido, or whatever it is that you prefer to call him. And in this episode, we have a nut. First a stick, now a nut. Yeah, but seriously, you can use those. Those things are equipped the same way as the Deku sticks. You can. I did not mean to take a stick out right when I said that. Yeah, you can equip them to any of the C buttons, and then use them to stun enemies. I'm not going to demonstrate that though, but just so you know. So actually, while I'm fighting an enemy right here, I'll show you that if you actually talk to Navi while you're fighting an enemy, she'll tell you about that enemy. For example, right here we're fighting a Deku Baba. Hit it when it lunges at you, and it will stand upright. Cut it quickly to get a Deku stick. Yes, good information. So basically what she's telling you to do is, I believe, something like that. Maybe not exactly, but, Anyway, let's climb up this ladder, and then make our way through the cavernous tunnel that is the Deku Tree. Although it's not really a tunnel, it's more like a big tower. Excuse me. Look at this wall, the vines glowing on it give it a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it, Link. Well, we can, but unfortunately, I don't want to. And plus, there are spiders on it, so we can't crawl on it anyway. So, anyways, if we open up this chest here, inside we will find the map to the dungeon. Hence the name Dungeon Map. Jeez, what's going on with my throat today? I'm feeling all coffee. Anyway, so in a moment here, so you can see that we now have the map on our screen, and I'm running low on energy. But dang it, now we're running, well, no, we're not running lower on energy, just fell, that's all. You just fell, dude. Seriously? I'm using that joke again? Anyway, so yeah, we have a map of the floor we're on, and if we go to the start menu, we can see all the floors. Obviously, as you can see, the blue areas are the one we are in, and the non-blue areas are the ones we aren't in. Pretty simple, if you ask me. Okay, so here, Navi is about to get really obvious. You can open a door by standing in front of it and pressing A. Pay attention to what the action icon says. That's the green icon at the top of the screen. Yeah, I think we could have figured out how to open a door on our own, Navi. Okay, so here, we just pretty much just want to hold up your shield and then he'll talk to you. So right now he's telling us how to handle jumping off of a ledge. Yeah. Yes, we hear you. I don't know why Link just spun around like that, but... So yeah, that was a Deku scrub. They're beaten pretty easily. So anyway, we have another chest, and another suspenseful pause as we wait for Link to show us. The slingshot! Finally something really useful. So, hold on, you don't need to tell us this, I can tell everyone once I get the item out from the equipment screen. Okay, so equip it to our bottom button. Bottom. And here, we can see that Navi is telling us that that is a ladder. No duh, Navi. So, while we're targeting this, we can take out our slingshot, like so, hold down the button, and then release to fire a slingshot pellet. Pretty easy. You can also manually aim like this, which is cool, but of course you probably prefer to L-target stuff, so. Anyways, and here is our ammunition for the slingshot, is the Deku seeds. Jeez, what is wrong with this game? First sticks and nuts and now seeds? What the heck? Why? Just why? Anyway, sorry for the pause there. I don't know why I decided to suddenly stop talking. I mean, kind of have an audience. I don't know it yet, but I have an audience. An audience from the future! Why is the game pausing again? It was good at the beginning of the last episode, but now all of a sudden... Anyway, let's kill these spiders so that we don't have to deal with them. Die, spider! Die! Feel my pain. Okay, hopefully, if I'm correct, the key to aiming with the slingshot is that you have to get in the middle of the string. Yes, I was right. Okay, let's go upwards. Leftwards, and then upwards again. And then left or rightwards. Depending on what you're feeling like. Doesn't matter. Okay. So if we go around here, you can see there are giant versions of the spiders now. Pretty much just strike them when they're not facing you. Easy as that. Of course, you're probably still likely to get hurt by them for no reason at all. That is if you're like me. Which, that happens to me, so... I'll fight the rest of them later. Let's go in this room. So here, we are locked in. And we have a burning torch, and a not burning torch. I'll show you how to handle that later. First, let's jump across these platforms pretty easily. Careful, these platforms will go down a little bit. Probably can't hear the timer, but there's a timer. I can't hear it either, but there's a timer. Did I mention anything about timers? Anyway. More suspenseful waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Do. We got a compass! Yay! Now we can see things in the dungeon. Like, for example, we can now see where we entered this room and a chest. And of course, if we go to the map, you can see even more chests. There was a chest on the second floor, but that doesn't really have anything useful in it. It's just like a heart. I think this is the only Zelda game where you find hearts in chests. Chest. Dude, what the heck? Hearts in chest. You can find... Okay. Never mind. Dude. Okay, thank you. Go back up. So, to deal with this, we just have to take this stick and then burn the other torch. And now the door is open. That's not all we can do in here. Oh, and by the way, be sure to swipe your sword like I did before your torch burns up, because then you'll have wasted the torch. Okay, so let me kill this spider, and I'll show you something cool in that alcove. Yay, hearts! It's Valentine's Day. No, it isn't. Anyway, so raise up the platforms, and then we can Yes, we can I love and like up and down. Okay, and jump here. We have another chest, which again, not useful, just a heart. But behind it, we have a weird Skulltula. Notice how we can't target it. So what do? We have to slice it, just manually. And then we get a gold Skulltula token. Yes, that's a collectible in this game. There are 100 of those in the game, in fact, so be sure to be always on the lookout, because you're likely to find one. Anyways, so now let's go over here, and we have another Skulltula. So let's defeat it. Die! Die! And bye-bye, Rupee. Okay, and one more Skulltula. Die! And die. Okay, so that's... Now that we've finished all the first 3 floors, it's time for us to jump! Okay, so now let's go up here, get that, and then you'll see that right away we have another gold Skulltula. In fact, I think I actually missed a third one too. But to get this one, you're probably gonna wanna aim at it with your slingshot. Make sure and okay. And to get a token, you are going to want to do something like this. Fail. Just fail. And I said you're going to want to do something like this. Dude, stop failing. Ugh. Jump! Jump! I told you to jump. Yes! Okay. Gold Skulltula token number 2. How's that feel? You are now 2% through the game. No. We're probably farther than that. Just a little bit, though. Anyways. There is a third one over here, like I said. Geez, am I getting a cold? What's going on? Okay, so let's climb up the vine. Gold Skulltula token number 3. Now he's going number 3. If any of you have watched Fairly Odd Parents, you will understand that joke. Okay. So now, open up this chest, which I believe just has another heart. Yep, I was right. Boring old heart. Boring old fart. Anyway, what we really want to do is take this torch, light it, take it over here very quickly, so it doesn't burn out, and then burn this web. And slice very quickly so that your torch doesn't burn out. Let's kill this guy. Die. Die. I said die. I said die. Thank you. Okay. Grass. Get stuff. Okay. And now we shall press on. Press on. Okay. Again. Same guy as before. Pretty much just get near him. Okay. Please forgive me, Master. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up the head unless you punish them in the proper order. What? How does that work? The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. You think I'm a traitor? Okay. So, again, easy room. Nothing big to worry about. So now, what do you want to do? There's this eye above this closed door. So to open it, we want to shoot the eye. Close the eye, open the door. Yep. And now we have a room filled with water. And I have a feeling that Navi is going to, yep. After you get into the water, if you hold down A, blah 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 blue. See, Navi is only annoying in the first part of the game. She's not annoying in any other part of the game. Now, Phi, on the other hand, in Skyward Sword, is pretty annoying. She's always telling you about stuff like all the time. Dang it. I'll probably LP Skyward Sword someday, after I get some more practice on it. Anyways, let's jump on this platform, go underneath that spiky thing, and kill this guy. He's smaller than the other ones, wouldn't you say? Okay. And dude! I know how to move a block. Although you guys probably don't know, so it's probably good that she's interrupting. At this point, anyway. I already know, but so it's only annoying for me. That doesn't count. So yeah, so you can hold A, move the block, and ta-da! I'll be able to get up that way. Let me just try to see if I can restock any of my ammo first. Okay. And now, onwards and upwards, or upwards and onwards, or however that goes. So here, we have another room. Gee, a room in a building. Who would have guessed? Well, it's not really a building. We're in a giant organism. See, there are two dungeons in the game that are inside giant organisms. There's this one, and then there's another one later on. And seriously, I got hurt by the Deku plant that stands straight up. Seriously? Okay, so this room's pretty obvious. Take a stick, burn it, and then light the 2 torches. Yep, pretty easy. Okay, now shall venture on to the next room. Oh, dude, you can't just turn around. Okay. Ta-da! Pretty easy. That's been pretty easy about everything. I bet if I came up to like the hardest boss in the game and beat it, I would go like pretty easy. Okay, so basically those guys are, no, I'm not going to say it, but I mean, they're not hard to deal with. Just take 2 swipes at them. We'll do it. Of course, they run away a lot. Of course, if you don't want to have to worry about them at all, you can always just aim upwards. and shoot their eggs. Oh, abortion! Dude, why can't I aim at the egg? I want to abort you. Thank you. Yes. Now, I don't really, I don't, what am I trying to say? I don't really support abortion, though. I'm just making a joke. Of course. Anyway. So, come over here, burn the web, same as always. Of course, then there's this wall. We don't actually be able to take care of this until much later in the game. Like, after the 3rd dungeon. I mean, we can technically take care of that after the 2nd dungeon, but then the thing in there requires something from the 3rd dungeon, so yeah. Anyways, now let's go over here, go over here quickly before it burns up, and ta-da! That was weird how I said burns up. It's like burns up. I get the song, but take it over here quickly before it burns up. Oh, it's time to go. Okay. So I'll see you guys next time on Let's Play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. See you guys then.